5, checking out 5 crossbred gilts. Dad has caught here. This is 41-7. She is a man on a mission back on Reaching High. Guys, I think this gilt is pretty neat to look at. She's tall at the point of her shoulder. She's really attractive up through that front end. She's big boned, very true and square out over that top line, really correct in that hip and hind leg. She's deep bodied, she's big ribbed. She's one right where I think she needs to be in terms of her maturity pattern. She's just a little green, yet she's really starting to take off from the side profile. She's just really cool to look at. One that's a lot of fun, comes from a great sow family along the 66-8 sow that we have here. Just a really, really good crossbred female. Coming up next, Dad has caught kind of the black topped gilt. This is 36-11. 36-11, she does have a crinkled ear. That won't hurt anything. She's a free agent back on a Triumph, and this girl is stout. She, to me, has that brood sow written all over her. She's deep-sided. She's big ribbed, really square up through that front end, level down that top. She has a big old groove down that loin edge. You get behind her, she sets those back feet down square at the ground, big boned, a little softer in that makeup. That's why I think she's just a big old brood type of sow, one that's going to be a whole lot of fun to get out and show. Coming up next, Dad has caught, this is 34-6. So 34-6. They are Echo Mountains back on Battlefield. Echo Mountain. He goes back to exchange rate. Guys, this one is a gilt that I really like. She's attractive up through that front end. Extremely true in her muscle shape. She's wanting to walk really slow for some reason, but she can get out and really go. Correct in that hip and hind leg. Good in terms of that center body dimension. Just a really good blue crossbred gilt, and that's the 34-6. Her sister here, this is 34-8. Again, they're Echo Mountains Battlefields. I think this gilt is extremely cool, big time, has a whole lot of potential in her. She's tall at the point of her shoulder, a notch bigger in terms of her frame size, with good extension from the side. You get on top of her, just her overall natural mass and width that she has. She's really square on the back side of her shoulder. Big old top laid in her. You get behind her, really square in that hip and hind leg. Good in terms of her center body as well. One that I just really like her overall makeup and design. A really, really nice gilt. This here is 39-10. She's the dark blue by the gilt in front of us. She's an exchange rate back on Electrified sow, and I think this gilt is one that is really cool in her makeup. She's tall at the point of her shoulder. She's jet level down her top. You get in front of her, she's wide chested coming at you. She's stout skulled. Really good in terms of that natural muscle shape up over her top and out through her hip. She sets those feet down square at the ground. Good in terms of that center portion of her body. Just look at her on the side profile. She's extremely cool and attractive in her makeup from both ends. One that I think really stands out and catches your eye on the move. These exchange rate pigs always do an extremely good job for us. They're easy feeding, they're growing, and we get her, 60, 100 pounds on her, get her down the road, nope, we won't even recognize her. So if you're looking for a really good, high quality, attractive made gilt that still has that power and structure, keep this one in mind.